Good morning. Welcome to Blood Moon Oracle. Today we're going to do a different kind of encouragement that includes Reiki. Okay. And before getting started, we're going to just light our candle here. We have all the elements. I'm just going to draw one card today, and we will enter into this session through meditation and through Reiki healing. All right. And I'm drawing from my chakra oracle deck just to see what thought is present here right now today before we go into the healing session. Okay. Thank you for stopping by. Make sure that you like, share, comment. It all helps the channel to grow, and it is much appreciated. Also, you can subscribe if you have not. Hit the bell so you're notified whenever I go live or post new content. And we're just going to pull the card. Give us a card of encouragement for the day, Spirit. All right, the Phoenix Rising. This is a popular one of my favorites. And it kind of aligns with what I'm feeling for the day. The last couple of messages were very passionate messages around understanding the power that we have and kind of understanding our responsibility around that power, understanding the need to take it back, and understanding how we can do that. And so this is a card that comes in, the Phoenix Rising. Very beautiful, right? We see all the hues of reds, oranges, and yellows. This is really connected to the lower chakras, our root chakra, our sacral chakra, and our solar plexus, dealing with our personal power, dealing with our passions, and dealing with our security, our need to feel safe and protected. And so, but dealing with those parts of our energy system, we are really dealing with foundational parts of our being. And this is talking about dealing with trauma, dealing with being able to overcome those types of things, and being willing to face them head on. And no matter how many times we feel like we have not come to a place of desire, being able to get up again and try again in a different way. Try again, maybe on a different path. Try again, maybe tapping into more of our authenticity, right? But it's the idea of not stopping, of continuing moving forward or getting up again and again, understanding that there is a planned path. There's a charted path for each one of us. And this, when we talk about the Phoenix, we're talking about symbolisms coming from like ancient Greece and the idea around war, and this particular archetype, I'm going to call it the Phoenix, as an archetype, is based on the idea of Phoenicians, who are actually peaceful warriors who had the reputation for building cities and communities shortly after they had burned down. They had the ability to rise up quickly after being defeated. There was a level of resilience and fortitude that began to resonate. And that energy actually started to attract enemies. It started to attract envy and jealousy with those that were surrounding them, but not necessarily a part of them. But they were a peaceful people. They were actually people who were interested in the welfare of others and community and earth, and they were very to themselves as well. And so this idea of rebuilding shortly after everything that they had were destroyed was kind of representative of how they, connected and communicated with others. Through this, there was a level of diplomacy that was built within their level of standing. And through this type of diplomacy, they would, come to agreements with others for the sake of peace. And so the Phoenix coming out today is really about not only rising up again, I feel like it's really also about understanding who you are, despite the situation that we find ourselves in, and understanding who you are actually outshining any difficulty that arises, especially in relationships and communication. And this is really a card that points to the solar plexus chakra and talks about the quality of our being, the quality of our will, the true sense of who we are, and our determination really to rise above any type of challenge that we face and rise above anything that would block us from showing up as our very best self. And this card represents that energy of being willing to rise up again and again above challenges, whether they're big, whether they're small, whether they're petty, right? Whether they're actually things that need all of our attention. This is the need to see the big picture in light of who we are and how we want to show up in the world. On the spiritual side of this is the energy of fire, right? The phoenix, the fire of transformation. The phoenix is usually rising up out of the fire. The fire represents the energy of transformation. The fire can be used as a tool to help us to let go of, what the things that we no longer need. It burns those things away so that we can rebuild our reality to a new level, right? And so within this process, there is like a promise of change and eventually success. And so that is what Spirit is bringing up today. And the invitation is to invite you to let go where you can of things that no longer are needed, okay? And also be willing to utilize your skills wherever is necessary or possible for a peaceful outcome. Part of that is releasing and letting go of other people's power over us as well. And when we do that, we can rise and we can expand and we can grow, right? And we can realize more than we could ever imagine or dream. There's a combination of both rising and building here. And it talks about this transformation that's coming up today. Part of my messages for the last couple of days were, and this is rooted in the idea of the Phoenicians. That's where we get the phoenix from. It comes from that root word Phoenician, phoenix, the rising phoenix. Those two are similar. But part of what Spirit has been talking about for the last couple of days has been largely around realizing our own power. Specifically yesterday, there was a message that came forward from Spirit about possibly being able to go back and take our power back from, especially from connections and relationships where we have failed to recognize the power of those the power of those connections that still exist, possibly having cords still attached from previous relationships or connections or previous experiences from childhood. And so that's kind of part of what I'm feeling with this as well. Understanding that we have the ability to go back and reclaim that power. It seems kind of or like, really? It seems kind of weird, but amazingly so, it's a very powerful opportunity and a very powerful experience when you allow yourself to be open to do that. And so part of the Reiki that we're going to do today does tap into that kind of energy. And so just to go ahead and flow right into it, we're going to close our eyes. And we're going to take a short minute to start breathing deeply. Because the air is more than just H2O. It is actually the breath of life. It's prana. It is energy. It's the ki or the chi that flows within us. It's the very life that runs through every part of creation, flowing in and out of our bodies. And so take a moment to realize that you have life flowing through your lungs, flowing through your body. And as you breathe in and out, that air is actually being distributed through the blood, through every part of your energy system, every part of your body. And if you choose to focus on any one part of your body, you can actually send that oxygen to that part of your body. So take a moment. If there's any dis-ease, not in the loose westernized term disease, but if there's any part of your body that feels discontented, that's what I mean when I say dis-ease, send that energy to that part of your body right now. And if nothing hurts, if nothing is diseased, then just feel how good it feels to feel what it feels like to be in your body. With this next breath, I want you to focus on your third eye. Take a breath in and hold it. Send that energy to your third eye. Release. You may feel a little tingle on your third eye. One more time. Send it to your third eye. Release. Allow every inch of your body to relax. If you feel any tension, just relax it. Relax your head. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms. Every joint, every ligament, every tendon, every muscle. Just relax it. Imagine your feet planted firm on the floor and roots going deep down into the earth, grounding your body and your energy. You feel them going deep, deep, deep down, as far as you can imagine, down into Mother Earth, connecting, stabilizing, exchanging energy with Mother Earth. Now imagine the top of your crown opening up. And imagine a bright sunbeam flowing softly down into the crown of your head. Now let's just do a quick grounding as we continue breathing. I'm just going to do a quick scan of the body. Feeling something in the throat chakra. And so I'm just going to take a moment just to send some energy to the throat chakra. Take a moment. Feel your throat chakra open. Feel your throat chakra balancing, stabilizing. Sending and receiving energy. Feel my hands just gently about an inch away from your throat chakra energy, and you can feel the warm energy of my hands surrounding your throat chakra, emitting healing energy as energy flows through your body. I'm also feeling a little bit of tension around the heart chakra energy. So I'm going to send some energy to your heart chakra. Feel this energy coming in. Imagine healing energy surrounding your heart. Take a moment to get real still. Continue breathing. Allow your breath to slow and to relax. Can you feel your heartbeat throughout your body. Feel your heartbeat through your fingertips. Can you feel your heartbeat in your feet? Focus that energy back to your heart, right in the center of your breastplate. Feel the warmth of energy flowing through that space. And this is a perfect time to release. If there's anything that you need to release right now, whatever's coming up, what do you need to release? And whatever's coming up, imagine placing it in a loving, soft, pinkish gold bubble. Place it in that bubble and send it off with love. And just tell it, I no longer need you, but thank you. If it's a person, if it's a thing, if it's a place, see yourself releasing that thing that you no longer need, that person, and send it away with love. I'm sensing much deeper connections. It's not quite easy to just send it away. Yeah, there's some root ties that need to be cut from your heart, from relationships and connections, from wounding that may have happened through those connections, through those experiences. Imagine that situation happening differently, where you were empowered in that situation and you stood in your power. Revisualize that situation or those situations where you actually came out on top and it ended in a way that was desirable for you. See yourself taking your power back in those situations. It happened differently. Allow yourself to release those things now that you have taken your power back in that situation. Imagine yourself holding a pair of scissors. Take those scissors and just cut that cord. And as you notice that cord just flowing down to the earth, giving it back to earth. We never lose energy, it's just recycled. Feel the power that you are giving that memory come back into you, come back to you, come back to your solar plexus. That power coming back to you is helping you It's filling you back up. It's giving you back the energy that you were giving away and you didn't even realize it. Feel that coming back to you right now. Receive your power back. Receive it back with joy. I want you to imagine your heart chakra lighting up. Imagine a light so bright coming from the center of your chest, and that light is attracting. It's attracting all that is yours. Imagine it just expanding bigger and bigger until it's surrounding your whole body. Yes. Yes. Keep breathing. And if this is emotional for some, just allow it to flow. Don't stop yourself from feeling vulnerable. Don't stop yourself from crying. Just allow yourself to be open. You are safe within yourself. You can trust yourself for this healing. You can trust yourself for what is yours. Receive the healing right now. Yes. And I want you to thank yourself. Thank yourself for being courageous to go there, to confront that thing from your past or that thing that has been attached to you. That one thing. Imagine that light coming back into your heart space. And imagine it coming all the way back into your heart. Almost like sealing your heart. And imagine the openness that you feel in your heart. I'm also sensing something down in the solar plexus. And so I want you to imagine that bright yellow light flowing down right around your navel, right underneath your navel. This is your sense of self. Your ability to show up in the world with all that you've been given. And I want you to ask, how is it that I want to be seen when I show up in the world? When you've answered that question, imagine yourself as that right now. However you want to be seen, imagine yourself as that right now. And I want you to imagine anything that's currently keeping you from that. And I want you to move it away. Send it away in that golden pink bubble. Anything that's keeping you from realizing that. Fear, send it away with love. Pain, send it away with love. I'm hearing the lack of resources. Send that thought away with love. I'm hearing thoughts, words that were spoken. We're going to put that in the bubble and we're going to send that away with love. When those thoughts come, we have replaced those. We've sent those away with love and we're replacing those with new thoughts of I can. Say that to yourself. I can. And then say, I will. And now, finally say, I am. So let's just open up. Open our minds, our hearts. Open our spirits for healing that's coming towards you. I'm sending it towards you right now. Receive it, all of it, as much as you can take. Receive. It is yours. It always has been. Waiting for you to be ready to receive it. It is yours. And they're saying, yes, you can trust yourself. So we're going to go back into breathing. Feel the air flowing in and out of your body. As I just do a little cleanup around your aura. Feel the air flowing in and out of your vessel. That is life. That is life flowing in and out of your vessel. There. As we end this session, I want you to imagine pulling those roots back up from out of the ground, coming back into the soles of your feet. Imagine that beam of light coming through your crown, coming down. And imagine your crown closing up. Imagine your aura bright, full of energy. feeling it electrically charged. Feeling yourself renewed. You deserve this. You deserve to be free. Thank you so much for stopping by. It has been a pleasure. Until next time, it's been Blood Moon Oracle. Have a great day.